Oh my god, oh bloody god. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's been a while actually. And today we're actually going to be playing a game that's, well, the name's right there. I can't really say. I think it's Sylbyte, I think. Yeah. So I've actually played a little bit of the game, but from what I know is that it's a bullet hell game, similar to Touhou, which I'm a big fan of, and well, I did some of the story, but honestly, I feel like we should probably restart this whole thing, so. See, greetings. My name is something. I must keep it brief as I can't talk to you for too long. You found yourself in such an awful situation, haven't you? I'm glad to have the chance to talk to you before. We need to make a deal to get you out of this. I can save you, but I will have to make good use of you and your allies' memories. They harbor such towards you, such a youth with them. They will lose some of their memories, but I'll make sure they don't forget you entirely. This is the best I can do. My power is severely weakened at this point in time. The memories will serve as a sort of fuel for the spell. I am sorry. You will forget who you are, and everyone around you will as well. Regroup, seek out, and defeat the ones who plague our world. Everything you know is at risk of being destroyed if you don't act now. Whoa, are you okay? You found yourself lying in a park, surrounded by greenery, when you sense an approaching of an unfamiliar feminine voice. Are you alright? You just collapsed out of nowhere. What happened? I don't remember anything. Who am I? Oh no, you can't remember anything. That's really concerning. I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are either. How do you feel? Does anything hurt? Nothing hurts. Ah, I'm glad. The way you suddenly fell to the ground just looks like it did. Do you remember your name? Neither. What am I thinking? You've just lost your memory. I hope you're not kidding. She stretched out her hand to help you get up. Well, let me catch you up. I'll help you jog your memory. My name's Naomi Lumu. I'm an extrovert. Wait, is that how you say that? I don't even know. Inventor, enthusiast, who's all about, you know, gadget stuff. Yeah, what are those? Yeah, Extroman. Notice these horns? Oh yeah, there are horns ahead. They're a dead giveaway. Plus, I don't exactly blend in with the typical human look, if I'm being honest. Twins are just one of many origins in this world. An origin represents the lineage where you originate from. Besides, from that, you are in the second layer. It's where some of us reside. Layers? Layers make up the fabric of this world. Right now, we're in the second layer known as ancient wilderness. Part of a larger construct known as the Risen's Drift. All the layers are stacked on top of each other, like layers on in a burger, but assessing the layers above requires passing through a special gate. About my memory, your memory? Well, I wouldn't know what to say about it, really. I haven't really encountered something like this before. You should ask this girl I know called Sylbyte. She's in the library over there. She might just know a thing or two about amnesia, considering she's always buried in books or something. But wait, let's get to the good part, shall we? Now, to wake up wandering. You look around for a bit. There are cobblestone streets lined with houses, the scent of burning wood in the air, distant chatter from a bustling market. Many villagers have reddish skin, with horns and broad muscles. They just look at you with a friendly and unwavering smile. Whoa, haven't seen your face around here. Welcome to Sabranian. You better not cause any trouble, yeah? Aren't you small? What origin even are you? Human? You surely don't look Oni. Oni? Wanna come with me to lift some boulders? Us, the Onis. We can help you build some muscle. Unsure how to respond, you walk away to explore your surroundings. While a few others were small, had insect-like eyes and antennas, their smiles were soft, their demeanor gentle. You must be new around here. Welcome to Sylbyte. A small village in the Pharaoh Oni Wild region. I haven't seen you before. What's your name? Relax. You could be stressing them out. It's always great seeing a new visitor. I hope you don't cause any trouble as we're very peaceful here. You're still unsure of how to respond, so you greet them and walk away. After looking around a bit, you approach Nanomi. Familiarizing yourself with your surroundings? That's very nice. What's the difference in how some of them look? Oh, you must be referring to the Onis. That's just one of the origins that have in this world. They are the strongest when it comes to physical strength, are also known as the most loyal as well. We're in the Pharaoh Oni Wilds, a region dotted with sprawling villages. These Onis are everywhere. The main villages are Sumerian, Brumrian, and Dorian? Jeez, these names. About the bug-looking people, they are just an origin that come from bugs, known for their appearance, friendliness, and ability to create poison with their wings. Something's up? Is there any way I can get my memories back? Well, we can go to Syl's library, as I mentioned before. She probably knows a thing or two. Oh, I just thought of something. You don't have a name, do you? For now, I'll just call you... Isn't that just my name? It's a good name, isn't it? Maybe. Well, names aside, we should go visit some of them. But before we do, would you like to have a spar? Why would we fight? You seem like a pretty strong fighter, and just in case I'll ask to fight, you have practiced a bit beforehand. I'll make sure to not hurt you, okay? Now, this is how the fighting starts. Let the fight begin. I'm just gonna do hard, because, yeah. Okay, I'll hold back, but not a lot. As I said before, this game is just like Touhou in some sense. The white dot is your hitbox, if you were to ever try this game, of course. But for those who actually really like bullet hell games, I feel like this is a pretty good game to try out. Oh yeah, then you have this. I do have auto shooting on, but you know, it is what it is. There's K to focus, but I don't believe humans should, or need to do that though. What I know is that if I press spacebar, ow, I know is that if I press spacebar, I'm able to do my special move. Wow, okay, not a good start. Come on. That could have gone better. Oh yeah, you get this sun thing, and then there's 21 of these. If I remember correctly, you can go to the shop, and you can buy origins from these. Very nice. Grow within the shelves. You don't know the way to the libraries. Goes to? It's fine. Let me take you there with me. Naomi proceeds to grab you by your wrist and takes you to the area she pointed at before. As she led you to where she pointed, she kept taking so many turns. It's like she forgot to mention how much walking she did. Godly. She swings open the massive wooden door without hesitation, as the library's unwritten rule of silence didn't concern her. As soon as she did, the few people inside the library shushed her. Oop, my bad. I forgot this was a library. Just follow me, okay? If I'm not wrong, she should be around this place. Scans around, you realize that the library wasn't really that big. It seemed rather small for a library. You caught on, huh? It's not exactly vast around here. Turns out the locals aren't big on reading. Just about 20 or 15 drop by daily. Onis are all about brute force. They don't care that much about knowledge. They're kind of weird, aren't they? Well, can't say much about that myself, either. Those children are all about power, fame, and money. I don't really like them. No response. She's not here. Well, guess we'll have to check. Snapped the door open, ignoring the fact that this is a library. Again. A young female only stood behind a small table, flinching noticeably, as the door suddenly swung open. Hello, Sylbyte. Unlike the other Onis, this one standing behind that small table wasn't tall or muscular. In fact, she was quite small. Naomi, how many times do I have to tell you not to do that? If no one's answering, just don't swing the door open like that. She was carried a distant tone of annoyance. No, she kept her volume low. We're good friends, though. Why are you just avoiding me? You always act like you're not here, yet you still are. Come on, it's not like you do anything other than reading in this place. I'm just trying to read in peace. And then a ferocious Dutchman just barges in like that. I'm not ferocious, I'm very friendly. Don't give the wrong impression to my new friend over here. Friend? You have friends? Sue chuckles at her own comment. I have lots of friends. You're the one talking. Huh? Say what again? Sue broke down and approaches Naomi, forming a blood spike on her hands as she does so. Oh, you heard me. You wanna go? Oh, you heard me. You wanna go? Remember what happened last time? She shook her head and did the blood spike on her hand, trying to keep her cool. Naomi giggles softly in response. Just hurry up and tell me what you came here for. I don't want to waste any more time. Who are they? I'll be honest, I don't know them much either. I just saw them fall through the ground, and they said they have amnesia. Pretty crazy, ain't it? Why are you like this? So, where exactly do I fit into all this? Just if you happen to know anything about it, you're always buried in books. So, do you know anything? Do I look like a walking encyclopedia to you? Yes. Thanks. Well, I might know someone who could possibly help, but I can't guarantee it. I've seen a real girl wandering around at night when I'm returning home. She has quite an eerie aura, so perhaps she knows a thing or two about rituals. Or maybe she knows a thing about getting your memories back. But don't overrule her. She might get a bit upset. Alright? Is that her name? Do you know her? That sounds Goran. We're like best friends. I'm sure she wouldn't mind us asking her about it, but first we need to find her. She always shows up in the most unexpected places at night. I've never seen her in broad daylight. Well, it's just luck then. She usually hangs out around these parts, so keep an eye out for her. I'm too busy reading manga. She leaned back in her chair, casually pulling out a manga to read. Naomi glares at her, clearly annoyed. Well then, I'm very busy right now, as you can see. What you looking at? That's all info you need. That's all the info you need, wasn't it? Due to Naomi's height and advantage, she effortlessly snatched the book from Sue's hand. My book, what's wrong with you? Come on, give it back. I will not give it back until you help us find Oren. I really can't do that. I'm like always very busy. Just stop being annoying and give it back. Guess I have no choice. I'll buy you the full collection of whatever you're reading if you help us out. This is a one-time offer. I mean, I wouldn't mind helping you guys out. I guess I can make some time. We need help tracking Orin. I can't really track her with echo pulses since she has strange powers somehow don't have echo pulses. I mean, I guess I could sense her blood, but I can't guarantee I can find her. By the way, are you sure you guys will be able to handle her in case things go awry? Totally, in fact, I even think I could just leave it to them. They're very strong. Then turns directly to you. You don't seem particularly strong. Do you really think you can handle it if things go awry? Orin can be distressed quite easily. Here, let's make a deal. If you face me in a one-on-one battle, understood, you'll have to prove that you're worthy of my time. Then you can come back at night, and we can walk around a bit. I'll see if I can sense any trace of his brotherly ride. Hold back a bit though. Most Onis go outright put their opponents in a coma. What are you to compare me to those brute Onis? I'm not a criminal. I'll stop attacking once they're unconscious. Well, what do you think? OP. here it is. Are you ready to challenge? Or challenge? Or remain like how you are? Get ready about now. Run on me. Step back and don't involve yourself in the fight. Yeah. I thought I was doing well. This is the last phase. Got it. Ah, jeez. Let's go! Nice. Deal's done. Well, looks like you've demonstrated your competence, so I suppose I'll lend a hand. So that means you'll help us find Orn. Correct. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. This is the only time I'll bother with you. Don't expect me to do this again. Got it. When will you help us look for her? Tonight can do. I know a spot where I usually feel her when returning home from the library, so we'll just have to hope she's there. What will we do while we wait? I don't know, just show them around since they've lost their memories, so they can become familiar with their surroundings. Understood. Let's meet up again in this place. You showed you around the town, and she told you fun facts that you forgot about. Most of the information she gave you wasn't really needed. Despite you not paying attention to the info, the places you went to were fun. She also told you that the name of the village was Severin. Alright, let's make this as quick as possible. I want to hit the sack as soon as possible. Yep, let's go. The three of you left the library, and on the way there, Tommy and Sue started chatting. You know, I'm curious how you can be this energetic in the late hours. How do you manage to be so energetic all the time? Oh, it's simple. I just recharge by absorbing sunlight, like a solar panel. It keeps me energetic like a lightning bolt. Can I see what your blood has, just in case you're actually not eating things you shouldn't be? Maybe another day. I'm not eating strange things, I swear. I just drink a bit of oil like all my children do. Well, that shouldn't be safe to consume. I hope that doesn't influence the way your brain works. That's what all Australians do, after all. You got the best digestive system across the recent years. Good thing my sister isn't like me. If she were, I could see her abusing some power. The afraid you finally arrived at the spot you noticed. It was quite familiar. Oh, it's the spot where my new friend and I met. Okay, give me a moment. I just need to concentrate and sense the blood magic flowing through the area. So closed her eyes, and the book lifted from her hand, hovering gracefully in front of her. Me and you sat down on the sidewalk. Oh, so tried to track down Orin. Naomi leaned in close to her ear, her hand delicately cupping her mouth as she whispered, "She's about to do some cool stuff. Just wait, just wait." Syl's book intensified its glow, casting a brighter light, while her eyes remained shut, indicating her deep focus on pinpointing something. The book glow abruptly faded, and an annoying expression flickered across Naomi's face. I think she noticed us. She blocked the method I was using to track her. Her footsteps hurrying away, accompanied by the rustle of leaves. No doubt that must be her. Let's chase after her. The three of you chase after the footsteps. Under a few minutes of chasing, you finally cornered the Uber's girl. Seems like it was Orion. She had nowhere left to run. She didn't seem all that intimidating. In fact, it seemed like she was the one being intimidated. Hello there. Yeah, are you guys trying to get something from me? I don't have any money. Why'd you try tracking me? What? I got chills from that. Louis stepped out the shadows, and when Zoe saw her, her expression softened slightly, though her gaze still maintained a nervous glance. Alright, they don't recognize me? It's Naomi. Naomi! Naomi Lunian. We talked before, haven't we? It's you, Naomi. Of course, why didn't you Why are you chasing after me? Is there anything you need? If it's not rude to ask, who are those people accompanying you? Their chests and clenched their fists, looking anxious. This is yeah, and this is orange. This is orange. Wow. Okay. Although introductions can come later, we need your help with something. So basically, then she explained the whole story. Oh, I see. Poor person. Losing all your memories sounds like a very scary thought. I could never imagine if that happened to me. Quite tragic, isn't it? So we've all come the way here to ask you, since you're about this creepy and mysterious. You might know something about amnesia? Me? Creepy and mysterious? I'm sorry if I came up like that. I'm very nice. We can be friends if you want. Stop doing something with friends not back. And then the Emperor got coming through the air. Ow, but why though? Say mean things like that to her. She's trying her best right now, you know? And several eyes begin to sprout near his face. Please don't fight, it's fine. I get comments like that a lot. I don't mind. Now about your question of amnesia, I know a girl in the next layer that might know about this rituals like that. But I haven't talked to her in a while. I think she might dislike me. I'm not very reliable, but I can tell you more if you need. Huh? Well, thanks for letting us know. Tell us more. Thanks for letting us know. My foot. You made me come all the way over here at this late at night, just for this girl to say that we need to see someone on the next layer. She also neglected my blood manipulation, and now I can't use it. How long will I have to wait until she decides to let me use it again? You know, there's even more ice falling on her neck. I'm sorry, it's my only girl. I wasn't of much help. We can take a seat and relax if you like. So only girl, have you... whatever. So can you just hurry up and tell us more? Or is this just a waste of time? Can you not do that? Don't you see how Owen feels right now? You should see how I feel right now. I hate staying up late for things that are not worth my time. I'm sorry. No one cares about your sleep. We're trying to recover someone's memories right here. No offense, but this person is just a stranger. Why do you want to help them so bad? Stranger or not, I want to help them because they need it. If you also lost your memories, you'd also want help, wouldn't you? Turn back and forth second the start of what seems like one of their usual arguments. Night Dweller. Money made quietly, audible whispering sounds indicating she was on the verge of snapping. Even they are agreeing with what I'm telling you. I'm sure we can make something out of this information. Now explain yourself. Blah blah. What's she gotta say? Oh yeah, you gotta do a bunch of annoying favors to fork over a ton of money to trip. Are you out of your mind? This isn't as bad as you describe it. You have never gone out of feral only whilst either way. Can you guys stop arguing already? Please go away. I'm trying to be at peace. To be honest, not at all. Sorry, I just want peace. Forgive me. I must do it the hard way. Mary summoned a scythe from a portal she conjured out of thin air. A portal adorned with the same eyes that were sprouting all over her body. A scythe? Oh no! Oh my! I can. Oh my! Oh my God! No, I can't lose. If I lose, I won't like it. I don't like it. I won't like it. I have to win. I have to win. I need to win. I need to win. If I don't like it, I won't like it. If I don't like it. But oh my God, it turned dark. Oh goodness gracious. Oh my God. How did I survive that? We win. I have to win. I have to win. I have to win. I have to win. Oh my god! Oh bloody god! Oh my god! We unlocked the darkness module. Oh my god! That was insane! Cold hard. We vanished into the shadows. Great job. Now our only chance of getting your memories back is gone. Sure, there's more ways, and also, it wasn't even their fault. To begin with, it was our fault. I feel bad for Erin. We really did overwhelm her. Guess I could agree with you, but still, I highly doubt she could give us much information. Well, I'm going home now, and I'll just go to sleep. Don't ever make me go out for stuff like this unless you're completely sure of who we're talking to. Weren't you the one who suggested that we should talk to Erin? But you're the ones who agreed, so technically it's not my fault. Hinting tone. What's that logic? Doesn't matter. I'm too sleepy. Too sleepy to think. We walked away, waving our hand in a dismissive gesture. Her pace was fast, still trying to appear casual. Hey, our search isn't over yet. Where are you going? Good night. We can research another day. I won't be tomorrow in the library, by the way, so don't bother. You don't even go anywhere besides the library. Come back now. When we start to fall out, you gently grabbed their arm and shook your head, signaling that it wasn't worth it. If you say so. Aren't you sleepy? I don't really feel sleepy. I usually sleep like once a week. And when I do, I probably fall asleep for 24 hours. Those 24 hours gives me plenty of energy. Hey, what? Listen, I have lots of energy. That doesn't mean I don't make exceptions. Sometimes. I could go weeks awake if I wanted to. But arguing so left me drained. And just watching that battle, unable to do anything, really wore me out. You know, the way back, right? I'll probably bother to soak it a bit more and then go to sleep. Where do I sleep? I could give you some money to afford an in-room. I can't really let strangers in my home. It's a bit messy, I'd say. Let me toss you a bag of coins. Well, see ya. She crouched as we ended up preparing to jump, and in a blink of an eye, she was floating in the air, moving at incredible speeds like a lightning bolt. You returned to the streets where you and Naomi met, because you saw an enemy nearby that area, and surprisingly, you saw a familiar face sitting in the tavern looking up in the sky. What? Yeah, oh, it's you. Do you want something? Suddenly extended her hand to her side as she was going to summon her scythe again. A few eyes sprouted out of her, but not as many as me. Calm down, I'm not here to fight. You want to attack me? What do you want? Oh, right, remember now. Information on how to get your memories back, right? Last time those two didn't let me finish, so I also want to apologize for attacking you, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry again, I just wanted to be left alone. The night is the only time where I can usually relax. I actually don't have any places to go. I usually just hang out on the spot because it takes me back. I'm kind of like you in a way, did you know? I also can't remember many memories. The earliest memory I got was me in this place, meeting Naomi. She took me in for a few days and gave me food and many things I needed. I think I was around 13 years old at the time. Naomi and I used to play a lot together. She taught me some of the manufacturing stuff she does, but I forgot most of it. But as time passed, she became more popular in the village, and we had less time to spend together. We grew more distant. I'm not saying we don't spend time together anymore, though, or that we dislike each other. We hang out sometimes. I just wish we could do it more often. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got carried away. Sorry, you probably don't care. I shouldn't have overshared this much. So, what did you need again? Oh, right. About your memories. Last time I couldn't finish my sentence, but you got to go to my lair free to mix Hemsy. Alunian is similar to Stellars. They originate from Orostar. she's also more knowledgeable than me when it comes to rituals and stuff. Heck, is one of the few people I remember from my childhood. My memories are a bit fuzzy, but we used to be really good friends when we were kids, I think. Dye suddenly sprouted around her cheeks again. What did I do this time? Got irritated and nervous when they appeared, as if they were talking to her. She looked back at you, her eyes slowly vanished. Sorry, I mean, you have to access the third layer. It can't be that hard of a task, can it? You'll have to somehow convince Levy's... What the... Satraki? She may be a bit hard to convince when it comes to these things. You could try getting an ID from Alfred. But reaching that region either requires the ability to fly or knowing that. As I was saying, Levy's structure is a powerful stellar who typically guards the gate to the next layer. Knowing so your next step is to head north. Although the path to the gate is filled with dangerous individuals, they aren't necessarily evil. They've just been strict about not allowing people to move between layers lately, so you need a way to show your identity. Joe started looking nervous as he talked about it. I don't really know. I heard that there's some sketchy stuff going on in the 5th layer. They're making sure there aren't any external spies trying to get information from the other layers. It seems like they're trying to hide something. Don't know much about it though. I wouldn't recommend traveling by yourself. You should go tomorrow morning. Oh, maybe get Naomi to go with you? If she's not busy. Well, see ya. I'll be here at this hour mostly if you need anything, or if you want to be friends. She waved and sat back down where she was. It seemed like she was just gonna look at the sky and talk to herself. You decided to walk away and book a room in a nearby inn. You sat down on your bed, finally with some time to yourself, as you reflect on the day's events. A sense of happiness washed over you. You lay down on your bed, letting the day's events fade away as drowsiness gently took over, leading you into a sound sleep. The next morning, you slowly opened your eyes to find Naomi seated on the other bed, quietly styling her hair. Good morning. Startled, you couldn't help but suddenly fall off your bed and scramble away. How long have you been here for? Ever since you went to sleep, I heard that little conversation you had with Warren. I was leaning in from the top of the roof listening to every word, stalking. Did you not sleep? Following. I also slept on that other bed. Do you not have better things to do? Come on, you're a very interesting individual. I just wanted to see what shenanigans you were up to. Then we jumped onto the bed and settled in as if they were in her own room. You want to get to layer 3, I'm not sure that's possible. We'd have to go all the way to the room, and that's on the other side of the country. Then we lay down on the bed. She put her arms on her back and over her head. With her legs crossed, you stood up from the floor and looked at her. There's a bunch of girls who will make this impossible for you, such as Livy, as we mentioned. With an ID, you can't really travel anywhere in Layer 2. Why not just get one? We'd have to go all the way to somehow fly all the way up there and do some annoying tests that take a while to do. Everybody's also next to Lumi, so if nothing convinces Lumi, we can always just go there. Although I have one on me right now though, so it should be good enough. Then we headed to a strange looking map. This is her right here. Everything before the snowy lands known as Snowdrift Peaks is part of the Pharaoh Oni Wild region. To get to Oni, we have to pass through Karasmo Fields, Snowdrift Peaks, and Oni's Forest. Oni is essential to the heart of ancient wilderness, where everyone gathers. It's the largest city in the layer. Also, everyone is right here, inhabited by most Everens. They tend to make their territories on the sky for some reason. Right here is Everlight Brushwoods, primarily inhabited by Lefferens. Lefferens? Jeez. There's not much else to say about it, but the buildings are beautifully crafted from wood and nature themed. There's also Jesus. Oh my god, these these terms are gonna kill me. Desert. What else can I say? It's a desert. Yeah, it's quite literal. I'll tell you more about the other spots when we arrive to them. I prefer letting you experience them for yourself. Any questions? Aren't you just stalking me? I wasn't stalking. I'm telling you, it was just following. I didn't watch over you while you slept. I also slept. I was also asleep. Don't forget. But that's beside the point. I already got us some horse wagons for us to ride on. The horse wagon selling guy gave me an extra main discount. Not sure why, but hey, I'll take it. I'm scared of lies because of a cheap trip. Yep. Plus, you managed to defeat Silver and Ori. That was very impressive. I feel like you were strong enough to beat them. Noni sprung up on the bed, her landing resonating with a loud thud. Let's go now, shall we? Noni grabbed you from your wrist and dragged you out in the end. Now riding on the wagon, Noni decided to strike up a conversation. Hey, do you like cooking? I love cooking. I could invite you to some burgers after you regain your memories. Trust me, I'm so good at this. Actually, let me see if I can. Let me grab one of the many bracelets on her arm and start dialing some strange patterns on it. Ooh, perfect, I still have some. Tapped into it, suddenly the bracelet turned into a small table with some strange looking things. Looks like expired mashed food on top of plates. Someone taught me how to make cheeseburgers a while ago. What do you think of them? Despite the smell, Naomi still grabbed a spoonful of it and ate some of it. I'm not an expert. This is the best I can do. The thing when you grab it with your hands is for professionals like me. The scent of it was making you nauseous. Who can mess up a burger this bad? The wagon seemed to slow down. The smell of it was getting worse. Hey, not to be rude, lady, but can't you eat that later? The horses are getting distracted by that scent. Just keep going. I can let them try something if you want. Unaware of the food, the driver shook his head. He really didn't want to shorten his horse's lifespan by making them eat such disgusting food. See, he doesn't mind. Here, try some. It was unreal how horrible it tastes. Like a horrible mix of ingredients that completely obliterated any real flavor. Tommy basically killed you with that. So, how was it? As that abomination went down your throat, you slowly started losing consciousness and was forced to swallow a shot. Wonder. Suddenly open your eyes and you notice the snuffy absence around you. The driver is nowhere to be seen and there is people on the floor. Sat there, stretching long and wide. Afterwards, you decided to get off the wagon and investigate. As you walked, it became increasingly apparent that you had no idea where you were. You found yourself wandering aimlessly in an unknown direction, though, through an unfamiliar snowy forest. You decided the best option was to turn back and ask Naomi where you were, but you couldn't find the spot where the wagon was. It was as if you got gotten lost. You ran around frantically, desperately trying to find the wagon, but to no avail. You had indeed gotten lost. You decide to walk in a single direction, following the path. Maybe you'll find someone who can help you. As you venture further into this one, you stumbled upon a girl with a fiery blade standing upon some ancient ruins. She turned back and looked at you from the top of the ancient ruins. Oh, hello there, little one. Is there something you're looking for? I usually don't get too many visitors. My name is Aisu. I guard this forest and take care of it as well as the people who live in here. Ask her about it. A steampunk-looking girl in some wagging. My sincerest apologies, but I don't really know about what you're talking about. But why are you in the snowy forest in the first place? There's really nothing to be looking for here, unless you're trying to access the next layer, perhaps, which is caught your attention. If I went deeper, would this take me? It would take you closer to the entrance of layer 3. How do you not know about that? Can I go through it? I can't really let someone unknown access the next layer. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to turn back. As they grabbed the sword on her back and pointed it at you. Please let me know of your identity first. Otherwise, I must escalate this to violence. That's the problem. Excuse me? Tell her what was going on. I find it hard to believe you woke up out of nowhere, lost all your memories, and you don't know who you are. Well, I want to say, I believe we should leave it here for now, because, yeah. This game honestly seems fun with chapter 1, and I presume chapter 2 here. The chapter 3 being, well, something that's needed. There's a lot of other stuff to look forward to, like the shop, where, let's see here. Well, yeah, I can just buy some of this. I have enough to buy some of these, which is pretty nice. I can also test origins, which is like master shelves. Lucky shot, gambling, demon steps, tectonic blow, echoed oni, cyber runner, exchange, game passes, lucky shots, enter the amount between. Oh my god, I can actually gamble? That's insane. Anyways, that's cool. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video so far. If you would like to see more videos like these, or I guess other games, or I guess my other content, make sure to leave a like, comment, if you want to, of course, and subscribe. Remember, subscribing is always optional, as long as you're having fun. Well, I'll see you guys in the next game. Bye!